On Friday, the 3rd of October 2025, the faithful gathered with great joy at the Church of the Blessed Sacrament in Malvern, in the Archdiocese of Johannesburg, to celebrate the sacrament of confirmation, one of the most important sacraments in the life of the Church. Confirmation completes the grace of baptism and strengthens believers through the power of the Holy Spirit, as promised in the Acts of Apostles, chapter 1, verse 8, where Jesus said, "You will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you." It recalls the moment in Acts chapter 2 when the Holy Spirit descended upon the apostles at Pentecost, filling them with courage to proclaim the gospel. During this sacred rite, each candidate is anointed with the sacred chrism oil, a fragrant mixture of olive oil and balsam, symbolizing the seal of the Holy Spirit. Parents, catechists, and sponsors continue to play a vital role in guiding and supporting the newly confirmed in their journey of faith, helping them live as active witnesses of Christ in the world. This celebration marks not an end, but a new beginning, a deeper commitment to live in the strength and light of the Holy Spirit.
I am Father Andrew Knott, OMI, Parish-Priest here at the Blessed Sacrament in Malvern, in the Archdiocese of Johannesburg. A priest for 18 years. I've worked in the Archdiocese of Johannesburg and also the Diocese of Ishawi at the Ngome Marian Shrine, and I'm in Johannesburg for the past 6 years in the parish ministry and also in the healing ministry of the Archdiocese. I speak to you from a place of joy with our young people. On last Friday received the sacrament of confirmation. We have a 3-year program preparing our young people for this sacrament, and we had a beautiful experience actually. We have a very powerful youth group, and the parish serves the schools in the area. So we had from the parish, and we had also from the Assumption Convent School, our young people confirming their faith, confirming what their parents agreed to when they were baptized. And it was a beautiful experience, and it was so amazing to see the young people respond in the way they did. For me, confirmation is always an important sacrament because it's the launch pad really for us as Christians to live the values that have been given to us. And it comes at a time when people have to make major decisions in life after matric, career choice, vocational choice, etc. And so it's a very important sacrament because those are major moments in our life, and a lot of us make those decisions, hopefully under the guidance of the Holy Spirit. But it's an important sacrament because it reminds us that we still need God. It's not a graduation. It's rather a baptism into vocation, into ministry, into life. And it was so beautiful to see our young people owning that, choosing the names of their saints to guide them, and then also promising to continue the practice of their faith, which was meaningful. And together with the Archbishop, His Eminence Cardinal Brislet, to see the interaction and just the flow of the Holy Spirit was so beautiful. And I appreciate it and thank God for that. You know, the Cardinal was in his nature. In fact, the young people were very nervous because he's not just, he's an Archbishop, but he's also a cardinal. So they're very nervous, and he's new to the Archdiocese. So they wanted to know what questions will he ask. But his questions were, most of them were personal. What does it mean for you, this sacrament? And the responses were profound. Most of them were to draw near to Christ, and that's what the sacraments are. Personal encounter with Jesus. But his nature, I think they were in awe and surprised. They expect, I don't know what they expected actually. But he was very homely, very fatherly, as he is. And they answered very profoundly. And most of them, it was a personal thing, drawing closer to Christ, getting to know their faith. Personal levels, it's the questions that we normally ask. Having a personal experience of Jesus, and the sacraments are that, encountering Jesus in that sacrament. And that is what they presented. I was very proud of them actually. Gave them a 75% pass. The process here for confirmation is a 3-year program. The first year, the second year, and the third year is the final year. Preparing our young people that they go through different catechists who prepare them. It's very intense. They have a retreat, and there's lots of good feedback. Some of them I've managed to interview at times, but it's a deepening of the faith. They have to choose their sponsors, and I did emphasize that they must choose a sponsor. It doesn't have to be a parent. Your parents don't choose a sponsor. You choose someone who's going to guide you in the faith. And so there were lots of younger sponsors. People identified with people who will lead them in the faith. And that was powerful. So they go through a very intense 3-year program in preparation for the sacrament. And I'm happy with the catechists also. Have a sense of duty to the faith, the Catholic faith, and knowledge of the scriptures, which is excellent. We often remind parents that it's their duty actually to bring up their children in the faith. And we as priest, catechist, sponsor, we help them. So we assist, but it's their primary responsibility is to bring their kids up in the faith and to ensure that that is done. There was a bishop who once was quoted. He said, if you want something to disappear, confirm it. Because in many parishes, once confirmation happens, people disappear. They go and choose they're gone. They make all these promises. I'm going to be in the choir, I'm going to be a nun, I'm going to be a priest. This is personal for me because I'm a priest today because of the words that were preached when I was confirmed. So it's always my fear that people will run away. Sadly, as I said earlier, these are important years, important decisions are made for life, career, etc. You need your church, you need your faith community to pray with you and help you make that decision. And that's a time when people are most absent. You see them again when they get married or for some other need. And so my prayer is, and I've seen a change in the past 3 years actually, an availability of the young people to serve their parish community. And that's a plus for me.